Howdy folks. Let's talk about masks. If you're like us, you probably have more than one mask. Since masks are very much in our future for at least 2020, I thought of, I need to get something that's a little bit better for different situations. From masks that you need just to pop in and out of a store to masks that you might have to wear at work for longer periods of time. What masks are actually good to keep your glasses from fogging up? What kind of masks can you talk in and it still stay on your face? And maybe what mask might be good for outside when it's hot? There is no one perfect mask. I'll spoil that for you. So I wanted to go over the different masks that I have collected so far and what works and what doesn't work for me. So back in March, when everybody was making their homemade masks, we picked up some of these from a local vendor, and it was really cool seeing people making these right here using the materials and the supplies that they had. This style has the tie-ons. This is really great, I think, for if you're having to wear a mask for a while. Down here, the straps can kind of go wherever's kind of comfortable for you. And if you're having to wear a mask like all day, I could see how a tie-on one, you could get it just right for long-term comfort. But for us, we weren't really needing to wear masks for long periods of time. It was mostly just going in and out of a shop. So this one was the second mask we picked up here locally in town. Instead of the tie-on straps that were not easy to take on and off, we found one with ear loops. So these are some elastic. And this one also has a thin metal nose piece. So when you put it on, we can kind of shape it around the nose, and it kind of stops roughly about here. And this was my daily driver mask for a month or so. Couple issues. While it did a better job with fogging, it's not perfect. Depending on the situation and maybe how I'm breathing, breath can still get up in here. The other issue is I get some Yoda ears going on. And then the straps are just like a little too tight on the top, and I don't know if I just got weak ears, but if I don't get them on there just right, it'll pop off and fall down. So our criteria is how well does it do with glasses, talking, and even like heat and stuff. So this is a thicker mask. I could definitely feel that my breath is kind of being captured in here, but it stays on while talking, so it's decent. It is thicker, so it's going to be a little bit warmer too. You're not getting any type of breeze going on with this. So one neat thing with everybody trying to sell masks is that if you forget one, hopefully there's one available to buy. That's not the free disposable ones. So had a meeting downtown and forgot my mask at home. Walked in, went to Dear Brit and was like, "Brittany, you've got some masks, right?" She's like, "Yeah." Now most of the masks, they were very patterned. Maybe not so much my style, but she did have this nice gray, solid gray and blue one. This one is really nice because it's like super small, lightweight, and the elastic bands are not too tight. And it really does do a good job covering the whole face. It stays on while talking, which is a big deal. It lacks any type of metal nose piece here, but it's not too bad because it rides a little bit lower, so it kind of stays the other masks push up on my glasses, which also then, as your glasses and you're talking are moving down, then they start moving around on you. So this one is actually really nice. The straps are looser. This one fits my face a little bit better, and it's also thinner. So I feel like I'm pulling air through the mask. Now, it's still moving around. This one would almost be perfect for me if I could just kind of squeeze that nose a little bit. It would be really nice. It's still kind of open down here and of course open around on the sides. But the lightweight straps are really nice, and they don't interfere as much with my glasses. Now, it's still possible if I just like hook an ear weird or something and get the glasses, but for the most part, it doesn't interfere. So probably like most of you, you've probably been inundated with ads on the internet for masks. If you've done any type of search on Facebook, Google, anywhere, mask ads are coming your way. And it's kind of cool to see all kinds of different styles. I mean, that's kind of what Americans do. We can't settle for just everybody being the same. We gotta all go and try to innovate and make different ones. And so I was looking for one that had the ear loop style that was adjustable, and then was a little more form-fitting, had a good seal here to try to prevent fogging. And then also something that you could talk in and it hopefully wasn't moving too much. So I couldn't find anything locally that fit those criteria. Although if you know of something locally here in Stillwater, I would love to try one out. So my internet researching, comparisons shopping online led me to the Outdoor Research Essential Mask. This mask was $20, and it has the features that I was looking for. Get this fitted on here, and you'll notice that this is a much more form-fitting and much larger mask. It's covering way more of my face, up higher and then further back. The first problem is where my glasses come down, comes right on top of there. I thought, a lot of them have these curved shape, and it really does seal well. Like if I didn't have to wear glasses, this would be like really, really nice. The straps, you can kind of see, I still got some Yoda ear action. With the straps, there's actually two adjustments. So you can get the top piece tighter over your ear or longer. So you got above and below, and you can change those lengths by just pulling on them. So the mask back on, and now if it's kind of pulling down on my ear, it's a little too tight, I just grab the back of this and pull forward a little bit, and now I've just loosened it up, and I've just taken that tension off so it's not pulling too hard on my ears. And then if the bottom's loose, then you can tighten that up if you want. But I notice if you tighten it up, that's gonna pull the mask down. Now, I think to make this work for me, that's what I need, is to have it a little bit lower, so my glasses are on the way. However, now it's sitting on my more bulbous part of my nose, and so it's not sealing as well. So it really just kind of have to get the glasses to sit on it. It's definitely much more coverage, and it's comfortable. This is fine for, once again, quickly taken on and off. However, if you're gonna sit in a meeting, for example, and have to talk with people or something for any extended amount of time, it's just beneath my chin enough that it's pulling down. And so I'm gonna constantly have to readjust it. But the material is really nice. I like the adjustments in the fitment, and it's also, see, it can get tied around your glasses. The other interesting thing is it has a filter inside. So it comes with 3 of these, and it's got little pockets that you kind of just tuck them in there. So the filter is actually what's mostly up against your face. I'm not really going to guess on the effectiveness of this filter versus nothing. I'm not a scientist like that. But they're replaceable, and it's pretty soft up against your face. So the Outdoor Research Essential Mask is pretty nice. It's $20. I do not think, though, I did not consider the nose piece going up this high and it interfering so much with my glasses. So I've still yet to find the perfect mask for my face, but we'll keep looking. If you have any suggestions of masks that you really like, that you think kind of solve these problems that I'm having, let me know. I'd be curious to learn.